I am Dr. Natasha Bruley. People call me Chef B. And actually, the B stands for something. It's BEEE, so three E's, and it stands for Be Empowered, Energized, and Engaged. I actually have a t shirt on that says all of that. And one of the reasons why I decided I wanted to do this podcast is because I just realized deep in my heart that people need a place where they can go and be inspired and you know get all kinds of information on how they can be supported as they journey to a better way of life. And I know that I didn't have all of those things coming up, and I just really believe in my heart that we're stronger in numbers and we're stronger when we're supporting each other. And I really wanted this podcast to represent that. I am originally from Guyana, South America. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and left New York at a very early age. I left New York when I was 17, and I actually moved to Atlanta, Georgia to go to college. I actually went to Spelman College. And I remember when I came to Atlanta, I didn't have many resources, I didn't have family members here. I just basically had the tools and the skills that my mother taught me, which was to just be vulnerable, to put yourself out there, to let people know when you don't know something, just ask questions. And really, those simple, invaluable tools have been what I've used all these years to navigate Atlanta, navigate the world, navigate everything that I do. And I know that that's not easy for everyone. I'm actually one of those people that's gonna seek out resources. I'm very much going to be aggressive and really work hard to get what I need. But I know that there are people out there that aren't really sure where to find resources. And so, all these years being here in Atlanta, all of the different things that I've experienced along the way, I just realized how important it is to have community and really to have people rooting for you. And for me, learning from others and being inspired by other people's stories have really helped me to navigate and do the things that I really want to do. And so for me, I went to school in Atlanta. I actually went to Spelman, as I mentioned. I went to Clark Atlanta University for graduate school twice. And then I also went to graduate school at the University of Georgia and got my PhD there. And in all of those experiences, I mostly focused on mathematics education. I even have a business degree. And along the way, the amount of stress that I've experienced just being in school, studying really hard, trying to navigate life, started to mount up over time as I got older. And some health challenges, started creeping in: high blood pressure, gaining weight, and just really not knowing what to do. And, I really found a community that was able to help me, going to a gym and, working out with a group of people all the time. And then also different programs that I participated in that really helped to encourage me and keep me on the right track. And so as I started doing the work of wellness, which has now been like 10 years, I realized that's what people need. People need community. And sometimes those communities are formal, they're actual physical people that you can connect with, or they're sometimes virtual, where you know that you can go somewhere, you could ask questions. And then also, community can also be podcasts like this one, where you know that you can tune in, listen, you can ask questions, you can drop comments, you can connect to someone because they're speaking your language. They have an experience that might inspire you to really do what you need to do so that you can be better. And so the Healing Me First podcast is born out of that need that I know people have. And really, in order for us all to be well, I really believe that we have to look at ourselves first, right? It's really an internal journey of examining what you need and how you're going to actually get the things that you need so that you can be well and you can thrive. And so the Healing Me First podcast is me giving you sort of this gift of folks in the community that I know who are, I call them health seekers, and then also health experts who don't have everything figured out, but they are really passionate about the things that they have figured out. And, I think just really encouraging, to help you in various areas of your life. And that could be your mindset, that could be your eating, that could be your movement, that could be spirituality, that could be everything. And I really believe that these folks, have a lot to share. And I just wanted to put you all in front of those people. A little bit more about myself. I have two children, two boys, and I also have a husband. And we are out here in these streets trying to navigate this wellness world. And I'm telling you, it is becoming more and more challenging to just stay focused and stay well because there's so many barriers and roadblocks in front of us. And that's even more the reason why we need to have a strong community to keep us on point and on track. And when you listen to these stories of the podcast, you see that I'll be interviewing so many different kinds of people, young, people who are older, people who just have so many different things that they can offer you, because of where they are in their lives and just the message of lesson and the message of perseverance and the message of consistency, I think you'll find is just sort of a thread throughout many of these stories and just really loving yourself, right? So Healing Me First is about loving yourself and really looking inward at who you want to be, how you want to be, and like how you want to show up in the world, right? And I pray and I hope that you all enjoy these stories and that you really take into consideration that you don't have to have all of the answers as you move along your wellness journey. You just take one little thing and you work on that. You take one little thing and you work on that. Um, I also wanted to share with you some of the things that I do, right? So for those of you who are just kind of getting to know me through these podcasts, episodes and, just hosting them, I wanted to share with you a little bit about what we offer. So one of the things that we offer is called Essential Meals to Go. It is a meal prep business. It's a plant-based meal prep business. And in our plant-based meal prep business, our core messaging, our core service to you all is that you can eat healthy, you can eat well, and it doesn't have to be boring. All right. It doesn't have to be unexciting. It doesn't have to be rich with, processed plant-based foods. It could be natural, elevated, healthy, wonderful, international flavors because it's reflective of the culture that I'm a product of, which is that Guyanese Caribbean culture.